Akbar.
The musket drill is going on. And then there are different stations. The British camp, the American camp, and of course, the museum's open as well.
Kita sedang ini mau ngeliat reka ulang perang gitu guys di sini. Mereka berkostum pejuang. Ini guys, reka ulangnya. Unik juga. Dulu kan ceritanya guys, orang-orang Amerika sini pindahan dari Eropa semua. Ini memang kayak di film-film itu guys, memang ini.
And you stand behind them in the intervals. You Indians just stand wherever you want and scare me to death.
Indian guys.
If nobody's standing in front of you, you're the front rank.
Seperti ini guys, bendera Amerika dahulu.
Stand in the intervals behind and then just stand in these intervals.
Orang-orang ini sebenarnya adalah komunitas yang sangat menyukai sejarah.
Unik guys.
Kemudian mereka melakukan kegiatan seperti ini. Masuk ke sini guys, tadi itu bayar $10 per orang. Kemudian kita bisa melakukan tur kepada setiap bagian-bagian dari
Rekaan campnya guys.
pasukan yang berperang
mereka dulu.
Pada zaman dulu, contohnya di sini ada bagian keprajuritan, kemudian ada bagian rumah sakit atau kesehatannya, ada juga bagian logistik dan sebagainya.
Yes. No, not hail farm. We usually do the last Sunday of September at Brecksville. There's one in the parks there, but it's not this year because of the virus thing.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But keep in mind, go on the website. You give me that, and I'll make sure that you know how to find where we're going to be.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Because at this time, seriously, now they weren't in the army, but they could be paid to the doctors. There aren't any medics. There are some surgeons, but surgeons, they take care of the serious stuff. But somebody's got to be there doing the day-to-day work. So the women,
Kalau bagian ini guys, ini sepertinya bagian keprajuritan atau yang mengurusi tentang pasukan perang.
He probably rents from me. But let's say that his wife followed the army because she's scared. Out here on the Western frontier, it's still Indian country, and bad things can happen. And if a woman can't take, he's going back to Indian country, huh?
That's going back to the big city.
Well, no. Do you have to? Now, are you and John gonna have to quarantine for 2 weeks because you came over here to Ohio? We won't tell.
I'm gonna quarantine anyhow. I might for the right amount of money. We're not allowed out of the house anyway, so they don't know what's wrong.
That's Mike Gibbons. He helped invent reenactment.
Perang melawan Inggris ini guys terjadi sekitar 1770-an. Yang pasti Bapak ini bukan pelaku sejarahnya, namun beliau dengan lancar bisa menjelaskan tentang sejarah tersebut. Kalau di sini guys, memang saya perhatikan hampir setiap orang yang sudah passion atau menyukai tentang sesuatu, biasanya dia bakal berusaha yang terbaik di bidang tersebut. Seperti Bapak tadi, dia bisa menjelaskan sejarah tersebut dengan detail walaupun dia bukan pelaku sejarahnya. Inilah guys alat-alat perang yang dipakai pada zaman tersebut. Memang masih sederhana waktu itu. Senjata api dan meriam itu masih terbatas karena pembuatannya juga tidak mudah. Jadi sama halnya dengan kita di Indonesia, kebanyakan masih berupa senjata yang ditempa secara manual.
Jadi perangnya dulu guys, mereka pakai seperti ini juga cara memasaknya. Ini replika roti, daging, gandum, dan beras. Dan ini panggangan.
Oh, not at all.
Benar-benar kayak zaman dulu guys. Ini Indian. Ini jerami-jerami. Coba kita lihat meriam di sana guys.
It's a shotgun. If you notice, this is the bore.
Ini peluru meriamnya guys. Ini bukan besi padat, kosong dalamnya.
Yeah. Okay, enjoy your
Ini
well,
kostum
don't get used to messing around with snakes like that.
perempuan zaman dulu guys.
Yeah.
Unik ya.
Drive a ha-ha. Get you. You be a dick.
Hai.
Hi, that's the only way to shut him up is feed him. He'll all day.
Oh iya.
Put a quill in it.
Oke.
Take the lens stock. See this thing there with the burn on the end, the rope? That rope has got gunpowder in it.
Oke.
Light it, it will burn, but burn slowly.
Oke.
Okay? Hit that and the cannon goes off. You know, it's 1750s. So this is technology from a couple hundred years ago.
Ini kayaknya guys mau peragaan persenjataan mereka, meriamnya. Coba kita lihat ya.
Ini mau demo guys untuk menembakkan meriam. Mereka lagi masang mesiunya.
Coba kita lihat guys.
Yeah. Well, like I when the Civil War guys start firing, everybody makes this one.
Agak keras suaranya guys, karena saya dekat. Wow. I'm shocking guys. Luar biasa kuatnya. Oh.
6 and the 5 down. And you just keep rolling. I got a 6 and a 3, so I can put down. A 4 and a 3. Okay, I can put those or the 7. I'll put 7 down. 4 and 2. Okay, 4 and 2. 5 and 3. Okay, I can put the 8 down. Ooh, I'm doing good. Okay, now I'm out of luck because I can't use both dice. So my score is 4. Now I put these back up, hand it to you, and you see if you can beat me. This is solitaire. The wind was blowing.
Okay,
up.
yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Oops. Okay. Have you been to the Cracker Barrel?
Not
They got the
so-
little triangle games with the pins in them.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Okay.
And she,
So we cross.
you try and take as many off as you can.
Correct.
Yeah. So that's solitaire. That's one guy can play that, or you can play against somebody else. Pick one up without moving any of the other ones. If I move another one, it's your turn. And the guy that gets the discolored one gets 25 points and can also use this to try and sneak one out. Otherwise, you have to just use your fingers. And it's called jack straws because the kids would go out in the field and cut straws, and they'd pick a discolored one for the special one. Yeah. 4 and a 6. This one gets paid. This one's mine. And by the end of the day, the house is cleaned up. I guarantee you.
I bet.
Uh-huh.
Ini kayaknya guys ramuan obat-obatan ya.
How about you? But it's hot. Yeah, hot, humid. So what all of this?
This is 18th century medicine.
Are you a doctor?
In the 18th century.
18th century?
Yeah.
Certified doctor? There was a certification for doctor back then?
Do what?
Certified doctor? Or just people that know?
No, be a certified doctor.
Okay.
But to become a certified doctor, what happened was about 15 years of age, I would apprentice myself to a doctor. Okay, so if I'm paying him for my education, I'm going to be his apprentice for 3 years, learn everything he can teach me. If I'm not paying him, I'll learn for 3 years and then work for him for 4 years to pay off my education. At the end of that time, I will sit before 2 other doctors. They will quiz me on medical knowledge. If they feel that I know what I'm doing, they sign a piece of paper and that becomes my license to practice. Okay? Now that was 90% of the doctors were trained that way. What I'll do with the sugar, they sell it in a cone like this. I'll scrape some off, mix water with that, and that's going to become my binder. And say I'm going to make 9 pills, so I would go from 0 to 9 on my pill tile with that string. And when I cut on each one of these lines, each one of those segments becomes one of my pills. Early 1800s. They started with nitrous oxide. That didn't work very well, so they went to ether and chloroform. But I don't at this point.
Must be painful.
Yes, it was, because the only thing I had for
Orang-orang Indian dulu guys.
Ternyata perjuangan Amerika Serikat juga luar biasa guys, untuk merdeka dari penjajah Inggris.
Orang-orang dulu bentengnya kayak gini guys. Masih sepi guys di sini karena masih corona.
Itu aja guys. Jangan lupa subscribe dan like ya. Sampai jumpa.